And I think this will be week number 4 in our winning streak. Part of my plan is I only like to take one trade in a day. You just need to have good risk management and know exactly what you're doing. Would have taken literally no drawdown on a 1 to 20. Good morning, everyone. It's right around 8 a.m. in the morning. Still sick, still got a head cold, but we're still gonna show up today. Live trading starts at 9:30, so I'm going to be going live with the premium members in. We are currently up 1% on the week. We've only caught in one trade, so hopefully today the market gives us a really nice setup. And all we need is at least another 1% to secure another winning week. And I think this will be week number 4 in our winning streak, so hopefully we could find something today. I definitely think we will. We're going to be looking at NAS and Dow today. That's really the only two things we look at. And yesterday I did skip the gym. I probably shouldn't have, but my body was aching. I had a crazy headache. We'll be going today though. I'll probably go in the afternoon around like 5:30 or something. But definitely got to get that workout in since we slacked off yesterday. We just got to see Dow go to that 42,069 level of supply, and then we will be shorting from there and hopefully targeting at least a 1 to 2 on this trade. Dow, what are you doing? How are you going to miss our limit order by that little bit? This better go back up and tap us in. We want to see some profit on this trade.
5 minutes later.
Bro, look at this. It went a little higher, just missed our entry again. And now it's going all the way down. We'd be past TP1 right now, and we'd almost be approaching TP2 again. Dow is really doing us dirty today by missing our entry by that little bit. Not once, but twice. Notice how our entry got missed twice. We didn't FOMO in. We stuck to our plans, and we actually waited for another setup to present itself. We caught longs, and then ended up catching a 1 to 2 today. If we would have FOMO'd in, we definitely could have lost money today, but sticking to our trading plan, following our strict rules, is what caused us to have a profitable day. And this trade looks like it's going higher as well. It might even go to our original entry that we wanted, but you got to be pleased with what you get. I am pleased with a 1 to 2, and even if this goes to our original entry, I'm not even going to enter, to be honest, because I do not want to risk giving any money back to the markets. It could hit our original entry and go to stop loss, and we could lose some money that we made today. Part of my plan is I only like to take one trade in a day, no matter if it's win, loss, whatever. All right, look, this is the first setup we were looking at, and it ended up missing our entry twice. And you can see it actually pushed right through that level, and we would have ended up going to stop loss. But this is the trade we ended up taking today. We took longs off this M15 demand, and look how accurate. It literally tapped us in. We took no drawdown and then ended up taking it a 1 to 2. Okay, that is sitting at a 1 to 2 right there. Now look how far this trade ran. Ready? Look at this. Keeps going up, 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 and we went all the way up there. Like, look at that difference. That ended up going a 1 to 12. Obviously, we wouldn't have caught a 1 to 12, but that's crazy. That whole move happened. We were in it, and we literally had no drawdown whatsoever. It's right around 5 o'clock, and I'm about to go hit the gym now. I'm definitely feeling better than yesterday. I'm not 100%, but definitely a little better than yesterday. Yesterday, I was just aching, crazy headache, but at least today I'm not hurting and I have some energy. So we're gonna go take advantage of that, and I'm gonna go work out probably for at least 30 minutes. One thing I need to do is definitely get a haircut. Look at this shit. This shit is bad. Like, oh my God. But I gotta find a new barber because my old barber is like over an hour away now. So definitely sucks, but I'll find one eventually. I gotta get one soon though, because this shit is looking rough. All right, had a crazy good workout, ran 2 miles straight on the treadmill. I did some bicep curls, I did chest press. I did a lot of stuff today, but I am wore out. I've been here for probably about an hour and a half. Ran out of my Gatorade, so I need to go back, get another drink, but it was a crazy good workout. Sweated a lot today, which is good because I've been sick. I want to play some basketball, but I am beat. I need to go back home, edit this video down some, film the rest of it, and then probably just make some dinner and stuff and then tweak a few more things. But today has been a great day so far. You always feel good after you get a really nice workout. I'm not gonna lie, that pool is looking real good right now, but I did not bring a towel and I don't feel like walking back to the apartment soaking wet. So I'll probably just save that for another day. Someone asked me, why do I trade NQ? And honestly, NQ gives me plenty of setups. And recently I just started looking at Dow again and actually caught the 1 to 2 today on Dow. But NQ gives plenty and plenty of good setups, and I don't want to add too many things to my watch list and just get overwhelmed, so that's why I keep it simple. NASDAQ gives plenty and plenty of good opportunities, and then I just added Dow to the watch list, and that's going to be it for me. I don't need to look at anything else besides those two things. Someone else asked me, can you make good money on one 50K funded account? And honestly, yes, you can. Really, there's not much of a difference between a 50K account and a 150K account, besides the amount of contracts you can use and the max loss limit. But the thing is, like when I was trading a 150K account, I was using 2 to 3 contracts max when I was trading NASDAQ, but I can start off trading 2 contracts on a 50K account and it's cheaper. And honestly, the max loss on a 50K account's 2,000 compared to the 150K account's 4,500. But when I was trading the 150K account and now I trade the 50K funded accounts, I build my buffer to the same exact point, and I use the same amount of contracts. I use 2 to 3 contracts on a 50K account, and I would use the 2 to 3 contracts on a 150K account. So there's no difference whatsoever. On average, I would say a profitable day on one 50K account for me is going to be between $500 and $2,000. And that depends if I'm risking only $500 on that trade or $1,000. But I would say making anywhere even from $500 to $2,000 in a single day on one account, I think that's great money. That's more than people are making in a week just in one day. So don't listen to those people that say you can't make enough money on one 50K account. You definitely can. You just need to have good risk management and know exactly what you're doing. I think if people wanted to speed up their journey, getting a mentor is definitely the right path. And there's a lot of mentors out there that I do think are good. Some are cheap, some are very expensive. It just depends on how serious you are and what type of money you spend. I personally live trade with the members, and I'm dropping a free course so people can learn. And I'm also going to be launching one-on-one classes where I can teach people my strategy. I can talk to them about psychology, and I can go through my whole journey and all the steps I've had to take to go from an unprofitable to a profitable trader. All right, to end the video off, I'm just going to do a quick little recap of today's trade. Look at this. This was the first setup we were looking for. This was a setup that is actually very high quality. We have 4 time frames of supply and confluence. We have an H1, M15, M1, and an M5. Now, we were waiting for this setup to get hit. You can see we came all the way up here, and this was at 10 o'clock. And it just missed our entry, went all the way down to a TP2, then we came all the way back up, literally just missed our entry again. Look how close that was. Went all the way down past the TP2. So I went ahead and marked this M5 demand out, and that is what gave us our entry. And looking at it on the M1 time frame, because it's a little more accurate and cleaner that way, you can see we tapped right into the M5, took no drawdown, and went to a TP2. Now, this was definitely a higher risk setup. We only had one time frame right here. One time frame, but it played out in our favor. We had a sniper entry, but look at this. If we would have still been holding, I'm going to just zoom out. Let me go on the M15. Look how high this setup went. Like, let's just drag this all the way up. Like, if someone held this whole time, it'd be a 1 to almost 20. A 1 to almost 20. Look how accurate the entry would have been. Would have taken literally no drawdown on a 1 to 20. That would have been crazy. Obviously, I don't know how many people are catching 1 to 20s out here. I caught a 1 to 2 off of it. Normally, I don't hold past a 1 to 4. A 1 to 4, I am super happy with, but 1 to 20 with no drawdown would have been crazy. But that is the setups that we had today. The first one I was really liking, to be honest, but just kept missing our entry, to be honest. It was super annoying. And it's crazy because when we came and tapped into this level, you can see we pushed up, then we had a little reversal right here, and it basically just faked out. Like, I thought this level was gonna get respected a lot better, and I thought we were gonna see a bigger fall from that level, but that's what I'm saying. Trading is not 100%. There's not a 100% winning strategy out there. It's just all about probabilities. And even though this setup in my eyes is like an A+ setup, you still have to have proper risk management. Because if we would have been over leveraging on this trade, we would have lost more money than we anticipated, and we could have possibly blown the account. So that's why risk management is always key, no matter how good the setup is. I'm going to end the video here. If you guys want to trade live with me, you could click the link in the description or click the link in my bio. It is only $10 a week right now, which is honestly a steal. You can make $10 back in one trade easy. So I hope to see you guys in the group, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace out.